So before you begin, let us think about a couple things. What are good items? Can we relabel these, perhaps? I'm just going to throw out questions for you to consider. If they're not a national standard, what do we call them? Use the king activities or something? Something like that. If it's not a behavioral objective, what do we call that? And here's an important question. Why is it only that students will do things?
Class.
Materials? Does that really need to change? No. I don't have to think about that. I'll let you decide. Procedures? How do we structure it so that we include these great ideas that Sarah brought to us? Or the problem solving or issues that are limitations that Chris pointed out? And most importantly, we've talked a lot about that the assessment process does what? What's the main goal of assessments?
Teacher to reflect on your teaching.
Yeah, to reflect on your teaching and to ultimately improve the instruction. Right? Okay. So, if this is to improve instruction throughout, it needs to be embedded, does the ordering have to be the way that it is? If our main idea is to create inquiry, should we not have some kind of overarching question or problem to solve? And how do we create discovery exploratory moments, allow for extended thinking? And how do we all do this in creative ways so that teachers feel empowered to be creative using the form or the process that you're going to design? Take 10 minutes to do this.
Yeah. Universal music awareness, where like first you have like the context of your lesson, and your objectives, and then assessment.
Yeah, it's very important for people.
Yeah. That's a really rough.
I do.
Like within that, I think.
Should be choosing like this one better.
I think the idea behind any lesson is to first determine what you want to learn.
Well,
right?
I do agree.
That's true.
I think ultimately that's the idea behind it.
You do need to structure it.
Yeah.
I think the interesting thing is, like, when you start with an essential question or a problem or whatever, you don't necessarily have to say, well, in asking this question, we learned da-da-da-da. I think in investigating it yourself as a teacher, too, you end up making this like, oh, hey, we're doing this, and
Yeah,
like, you know.
And if they have something that they can like spur more thinking.
Yeah, exactly.
It's bigger. We want to have like an incentive.
Students will do this or this.
Yeah.
Or discuss which one they want to do, maybe.
Or,
But I don't know.
I hate that.
I understand the national standards. I know why they're there. Sometimes
It doesn't have to be
you
like,
have to incorporate all of these standards into one 10-minute.
Oh yeah.
That
like
is.
daily thought.
I understand
Yeah,
why
that's
it's
it.
there, but I feel like I get off topic. Like if I have an essential question that I need to write, or that I'm writing maybe to open up, I don't want to like. I don't want. I feel very constricted. But if I could explore one of the national objectives further than having to, I'd rather go into quality-based
Right.
These are the ideas.
What can you like point out?
For me, at least, to help.
Okay, that's cool. Behavioral objective.
Behavioral objectives. Okay, so behavioral objectives are currently
Like what the students will do.
what students will do
But it should be
based on what the standard. So So how do you, it's basically saying students will do this in order to accomplish this, in order to learn or accomplish this. So now that we have, like,
But I don't think it's
So-
necessary for every lesson. Like,
So
I
we have-
definitely don't think there should be requirements.
I feel like it should be something that includes everybody because
Revolve around the essential.
I actually think the universal music essentials,
National standards.
yeah.
this
Yeah.
thing should come at the end.
That's kind of how I was thinking. That's how I felt about the national standards the whole time.
Yeah,
I
like-
used it in last.
Yeah, I mean, they could come at the end because I think with the lesson, yeah, with the question, you have the question. Yeah.
Right.
Question should be the basis of it.
And then, yeah, and then
You go
figure
into
out
it,
what
and
you're
then
going
at the
to.
very end, you can, as an assessment.
That it's in my essential question, and focusing on it, I can do the other, like, I feel like, yeah, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, ways we want to get time, but I feel that if you go
That's what the idea of the national standards is.
Like-
It's not necessarily those national
Yeah, I
standards.
guess, I mean, 'cause like ways we want is like everyone.
I feel like,
You guys can word that however you want.
I feel like you should have a focus.
That's not the important part. The important part is the idea that everything that we're doing to involve students in music should be in that list, not just these list of non-national
And I
standards.
mean, maybe you can add all of those. And like, yeah, maybe that does work.
Moving on.
But I feel like, yeah, by leaving that option, we can add in more national standards. If it applies, and I do understand that we do want to
Possibilities for things to do.
because we do need to learn about like I mean, I now know what standards are because I've been using them in my lessons, but I
So,
would
I
like to
mean,
use
like,
them more with
I
purpose.
think also, I think teachers have themselves,
And
given
I'm pretty sure if you ask a lot of
how do we
music
learn
teachers,
Right.
I'm pretty sure I've been quite a few that have just been thrown them in.
If I look at my lesson plans.
My mind is
Well, I feel like that's kind of like the procedures part.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is. So,
It goes into all of it. Yeah, that's good. Learning goals, yeah.
Our national standards
Okay,
go, they're.
so that'll be
set
good.
number and they should be used to give you answers.
I think, but learning goals doesn't necessarily have to include all of the things that you end up learning.
Yeah.
And
Right.
learning goals, like, these are like
That's
essentially.
more like where the
Yeah,
national.
essentially these are what we wanted to do, but if we have to learn other stuff along the way, great.
After
Yeah.
the question, when the teacher delves into it themselves and finds out what they think are going to be learning goals, exactly what's put here, if anything else comes out of that, then that's just a bonus.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Really involved because what we're trying to do is open this up for more
Okay,
discussion.
so then,
You get stuck in that one little, in that one question, and I don't think anything else.
Well, and that's where I think the curriculum should be a little bit more flexible, because what we did in our unit plans, we didn't have to have all the national standards
by this,
every day. We were able to focus more in on one and then it could let over to the next day,
then we can talk about,
do it then.
I don't know, because I kind of feel like we're laying
And I don't really like the idea of coming up with a sort of curriculum before getting the opinions of the students, because that
yeah.
gets rid
So
of
add another section
investment in
that's just
it.
like,
Like it was talking about in the book, the teacher would ask the students what they wanted to learn about or what interested them, because that's something they're able to relate to and something that'll make
yeah.
effective for them. So I wish you were able
I don't think
to,
materials is
with
very
your
first
first
thing,
week of
it's just a
school
matter
or
of where to put it in.
Right.
cover some ground over what,
Okay.
where they want to
Just put
get,
a second.
and then come up with ideas of how you want to do that.
And I feel like there are some ways that you